And welcome to another episode of I have no idea what I'm doing, but at least I'm having fun doing it. Today we're going to get my Lexus, my 1JZ GTE swapped SC300 running in on the street. That's the goal. We've been working on it really hard lately. We got an intake filter on it. The car's ready to drive. It's filled with all its fluids, whatever it needs. Over the weekend, like I told you, I was taking the weekend off because we're moving to San Diego and I needed to pack. We needed to really pack our apartment and get moving on that. But I had some spare time. I went ahead and tied down the battery. The car still needs an exhaust. Today we just got to make sure we just patch a couple things up. We got seat belts. We got a lot of the things crossed off the list. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, with the downpipe, we do have the intake filter now. I forgot to cross that off. Seat belts. Got seat belts. We redid the quick release. We did the battery tie down. Man, we got so much good stuff done, man. Oh, and so some not so awesome news is we have like a pretty massive, nasty oil leak and the SRT, and it kind of just got everywhere. I think whenever we undid the exhaust, it kind of resonated through the motor, and I think what it started doing is it started to unscrew the oil filter. So that was really sketch, but I fixed it, tightened it down with my might. Let's go ahead and get it today. Oh, just a good cold start. Turn green. Like that, if you don't like the way that sounds, there's a couple options for you. You can either hit Alt F4, Command Q, or there's an X button on the top right of your browser or the top left of your browser, depending on what operating system you use. If you don't like the sound, you can just use one of those options. There's an EP3 Civic right here. Let's see if he wants to take off to me. Let's go. Ready? We're just gonna leave him in the dust.
Ready? He's just smiling. Where'd you go?
It's alright, I drive in the Miata. I know what it feels like to be slow. I love this thing, dude. I'm ready to like race an STI or an Evo though. Like I want to do a launch versus them and like really embarrass them, because I know I'd beat a stock STI and an Evo.
The guy had such a smirk on his face.
Really?
He was laughing. Yeah. Oh, he's good on the other side.
Oh, do you want to race? Oh my god, he loved it. You know what? I like the fact that he's still giving the thumbs up and smiling. I
wonder if he knows who you are.
I love people like that, whether he knows me or not. Like that makes me happy.
Bye, little friend. You were fun.
Floor it. You won't do it. Oh, that's just some good Honda motor. It is currently 12 o'clock. We're super stoked. Right now we're posted up outside. We're gonna be working on the car, but we're also gonna be looking in the sky because today is the solar eclipse. We're not gonna be in like the like point of totality or whatever they call it, but I'm gonna get as much of it on film as possible. All right, babe, I'm ready for the eclipse. Let's get out there and go look at the sun. Oh, I can't see nothing, dude. Oh my god, it's actually starting. You can actually see that it's like starting to block off a corner. You can barely see, you can't really see. Oh, you look good, girl.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can kind of see it.
I can totally see it.
Let me see. Who would have thunk, bro? What a way to see the eclipse. We're gonna try and put this on, maybe that'll help a little bit. We're gonna do ISO 50. It's like 106, and the total eclipse is supposed to be like 110 or something like that.
Holy cow, that's crazy.
You look good. Dang, girl. Shoot.
I can see it completely.
Shoot, babe, you look good.
You're gonna fall off my face.
I'll turn it all the way down again. I got the ISO down to... Oh, shutter speed's even lower. Oh, let's go. What am I doing? I can freaking change the shutter. There we go. Zoom in, and now I gotta change the f-stop all the way up. And you can kind of see it. The moon is like right above it, but it's not gonna be total. Not gonna be total. Well, anyways, this is really cool. It feels really nice outside right now. Like it just dropped, I would say at least 10 degrees, 15 degrees. I was trying to put that on the vlog because this is a never happen again type thing in our lifetime. Let's go ahead and work on the SC. We got some stuff to do with the Lexus. Let's get it running today. Okay, you might be able to see it on the camera, but it's so weird seeing it like it's like bright outside, but it's not bright outside. It's like dark, but not. Dull bright. It's a really dull bright. It's like somebody has like the those little light switches in your house. You can like dim them a little bit. It looks like somebody legit just like dimmed the sun a little. Go, show them what's up. Today, we finally got to put the mid-pipe. I actually don't have to. I really want to put the mid-pipe on the Lexus because driving it with the open downpipe is like death. Like, makes me want to write my obituary while I drive the car because it feels like death. I have to put the mid-pipe on, but the issue is this mid-pipe is not heavy or anything like that, but there's nothing to support it. So what I've got to do is I've got to figure out a way to get under the car, and I got to figure out a way to kind of tie this up. I might do something real ghetto with zip ties or something like that. But we got this nice HKS downpipe straight from the Jap land. The Japanese sent this to me. Shout out to the Japanese for making cool car parts and for making cool cars. Let's get this thing on here. Okay, whoa, dude. I don't remember being drunk when I parked this car last, but it definitely looks like I was.
But you weren't. We're gonna clarify that.
I wasn't.
We're not.
Drunk driving's not funny, guys. Oh, and I also installed my quick release correctly this time, so nice new quick release. Looking good, feeling better. And this is why we don't want open downpipe. So you guys have been asking about us making a company, and we haven't really said much about it, but just to give you guys a good hint, just a good sticker, dude. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's just a good sticker. So here's the gaskets that came with it. One for the rear portion of the exhaust, and then this for the from the downpipe to the midpipe. Here's all the freaking good nut we need. And then I don't know why, but they have zip ties. And then it says, I would read this, but I don't want to confuse you guys, so I'm just gonna leave that there. That'll be for another vlog. I'll teach you guys how to speak like that. Oh, nice shot of the crotcherino. So we're back here. This is where all the loudness comes from that I don't like. We're gonna get this little dude bolted up to here. Problem is, it's gonna go back to here and it's gonna dangle back there, and because there's no supports, it's gonna like dangle like this. So I might have to run some like zip ties up through here or something like that, and run something, I don't know, we'll get something figured out. It shouldn't be too terribly hard to keep it propped up. No. Oh, one hand in it. Okay, here we go. I'm literally holding it up with my forehead. I don't want to bend anything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push this exhaust up. There's a jack stand under it. Woo! Alright, let's go, dude. That's a little loud.
It just echoes through it.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put the gaskets on. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. I got it. I know this is kind of sketch and silly looking, but I just wanted to make sure. I know these are probably gonna melt eventually, so don't worry. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some metal zip ties, because I know they make some in metal. So we're gonna go ahead and do this same type of thing. This is a huge, huge moment. For the first time ever. After, I mean, I don't know, like we bought this motor 8 months ago. We've been working on it so much ever since. For the first time ever, we are finally about to go drive the 1JZ Lexus on the road. This is gonna be wild. Anyways, we're gonna get metal zip ties at Home Depot or whatever parts store later, so we can actually safely secure that without it melting. But for now, let's get it, dude. Check. If you guys don't know, cars without AC in summer in Texas, no go. A little better. Still pretty loud, but a little better. First time leaving the gates, dudes. First time leaving the gates. Let's go. I have chills right now. Oh my god, dude. so good, dude. I'm about to cry. Not really. I actually kind of want to cry, but I'm not going to cry. Huh?
I feel like you want to cry.
I can't even believe it, dude. I can't even believe it right now. The car's driving. I wish oh, hey, my speedometer actually works. So so the only thing that doesn't work is my tach. Oh my God! That is amazing. That sounds so good. And it drives so nicely, just chilling. My coolant temp is perfect. Oh my God, I definitely need an alignment, as you can see. We installed my front coilover, so I really need an alignment, and that's kind of showing the like. Uh-oh.
Battery?
I don't think so. Actually, no, that sounds like a misfire. I think we have a fouled out spark plug.
I've been careful and I've been watching. When he hits like full boost, there's a little smoke, but other than that,
that's because I'm burning a lot in there.
Right. But other than that, just cruising, there's nothing.
I think I fouled out. Yeah, that's so stupid because my 2J did the same thing. The ignition system in these cars are so finicky. I don't even care at this point. Like, we just drove this car. All right, let's get this centered. I'm not drunk, so I'll actually get it this time. Not that I was actually drunk at all. It's one cylinder's down. One cylinder's like trying to like get it, but it's not happening.
Well, then let's don't stress it and turn it off.
It's not gonna stress it if it's just a spark plug. That cracks me up. All right, well, bros, oh my God. I don't even care. I got to floor it twice, and it's not smoking majorly. It's smoking a little bit, yeah. So the issue could be a number of things. What I'm gonna do now, since the car is kind of cooled off, it's sat here for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and start taking this off. Actually, it is still pretty warm, and I'm cooking my hand. That's hot. The two methods that I'm thinking that is wrong right now is one is cheap, one is free. So spark plugs, like 20, 30 bucks tops for this car, and then free is testing the coil pack. But I do want to check. I want to go ahead and change the spark plugs anyways. I want to actually see if it's a consistent misfire. If it's not a consistent misfire, it might not be spark plugs, but I'm not sure. I'm not really that educated when it comes. Like I said at the beginning, welcome to the episode of I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm still having fun doing it. I'm still figuring all this out like a lot of other people out there. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, okay. It's from the start. It sounds like it's dead even. It's dead consistent. It's one cylinder doing it. It has to be spark plugs. Ha! Got he. Dude, this is I did some research, and these are evidently the best ones to use of the 1JZ GTE. And they were $2.25 a piece, so nice. Well, I'm gonna say at this point that the coil packs are not out of the equation. These look pretty brutal. They're not awful, but they're not great. But you look down in here, nasty and gunky. One thing that's really important to do on boosted motors is to check the gap. And supposedly on this car, it's supposed to be 0.032 from the factory, and the gap right now is right at about 0.035. So I'm gonna hammer this little piece down real quick, hammer it down just a little bit. Just give it a nice little smack. Okay, now it's like 0.25 something. So I'm gonna up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit. Boom. That's actually on the money, 0.32. So I'm gonna have to do that for all the spark plugs, but it's really crucial you make sure you do that, especially on boosted motors. Before I test compression too, I wanna make sure that there's no unburnt fuel going into the motor at this time. So I'm gonna figure out which, we're trying to figure out which one of these little guys is the fuel. Mind, it's on the freaking lid. Main alternator. I'm gonna guess EFI, fuel injection, is gonna be this little guy right here. So let's pull him out of there, keep him in a safe place. and let's get this thing cranking. Get these suckers out of here. And whilst we are changing them, I'm going to check compression in each of the cylinders. Oh, this one isn't awful. It's got some, smells like stinky old fuel, but it's not awful. All right, cylinder one, we had about 120, 130-ish. It looked like repetitively, so that makes me really happy. Hopefully that all the other ones are about the same. So unless any of these are significantly awful enough, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this job because it's really repetitive. I don't want to film the whole thing, it's really dumb. But we'll finish this job and then I'll let you guys know if it's bad or good. So all the spark plugs were pretty nasty. Hopefully everything should check out now. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not gonna put this back on here because if we have to open it back up again. Good idea, Evan. Good thinking. If it still does that, then that means that was not spark plug. I'd be really surprised if it's not, but I guess we'll see. There's nothing. I'll warm it up for a second to make sure. My heart's like racing. Every time something new comes to this car and every time I have to do something new, like, it doesn't make me nervous, but like I've run into so many things with this car, it just kind of, sick, dude. That makes me so hyped. Alrighty, let's hope nothing happens this time.
All right.
Actually be a cop. Good thing I got my license. Nope, that's a Stratus. Ah, sick. You thought you could catch us, bud, but you didn't. Get wrecked. So this is good. Like, we're just cruising at like 40 miles an hour, fourth gear. Fifth gear. That was third gear. Just driving. Just driving, dude. Oh, this makes me so happy. It definitely still needs a full exhaust though, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's better having it directed a little farther back, but
it's still really rumbly inside here. It skipped a little bit. I'm not sure if it's a fuel thing, but we'll try it again. Whoa! Some bad fuel cut. I don't know what's going on.
Did you plug in the injector?
Yeah, of course I did. It's still driving okay. I don't know why it's not. For some reason when I go full throttle, it doesn't want to do it. No noises. I mean, it's smoking a little bit still, but so it is smoking a bit. I think we just need to give it a go. What? I think we still need to keep driving it. Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Victoria's freaking out over here.
I freak out about everything.
I think we're okay. Like, look at it. Like, we're just idling and we're good. You wanna get some good outside noises?
This like business park area and it is so echoey. You can hear me squeaking all the way down there, but it just echoes and it bounces and it resonates off. It's so loud.
How does it sound?
So loud.
It's loud?
Way too loud. How'd it feel?
I just want you guys to know that, like, this is the sound of my dream car. Like, the sound that this car makes is how I've always wanted my dream car. Like, the Supra, that's how I've wanted my, it sounds perfect. I really need to figure out the issue of the misfire. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it's an old motor. Anything can happen, and it doesn't really surprise me that the coil packs, see, the coil packs Might be some of the lines going to them. I don't really know. Something in the fuel system is not igniting right. As you could hear, especially in the second gear pull. Did you get that? I'm assuming you got the whole thing. It kind of like, it cuts out at like 3,000 RPMs or something like that. I'll diagnose it. I'll probably post on one of the Lexus pages that I'm on, but I'm just happy this thing runs. I gotta get one more pull for the boys. And as you can probably expect, the exhaust popped off. But thankfully it was super close to home, so it's kind of just dragging on the ground right now. I really don't want that. So I'm gonna make sure we get this thing in the garage, and I'm gonna prop it up so it doesn't bend the downpipe anymore. Unbelievable. I can't believe we just drove this thing. It very well could be an injector. You never know. These, like I said, these motors are so old. There's probably a lot of stuff I need to replace on them, but that was like, it was just like, Well, one day this week, you need to see me clean this car because it's well deserved now that it actually gets on the damn road. Again, I know I say this after every video, but thank you guys so much for your support and for watching all of the vlogs for the SC. Thank you for keeping up with everything that's been going on. I hope you enjoy the vlogs to come. There's still so much more to come, as you can tell, because something else is wrong. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep watching more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out and be victorious. I freaking love it. If you guys got nothing better to do, which I know you don't, I want you to go ahead and click on one of those 2 videos right in front of your face so you can go ahead and keep watching. Thank you guys. Keep watching. Let's go. Let's go.